It's your boy Roddy Too Good, back with another episode of the Pilot Show. We back at it again, man. Weekly wrap up. Let's get it. Hey yo, I don't know, man. This weekend been real quiet, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Well, not really quiet, but let's just wrap up on some things to where we just what's going on in today. So as of right now, currently, I am watching Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. This shit is fire. I'm only on the first episode, but that thing is crack. But I'm just saying, like, yo, we just need, and I know people say like, yo, we like romanticize and things like that, killers and all this shit and all. But bro, them say, like I was watching the Joe Budden joint. He was talking about romanticizing about killers and all these people and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's like, yo, y'all same dudes still be romanticizing the streets. Y'all same dudes who be talking on that podcast be on there high-fiving and praising them street dudes. Oh man, I come from an era when dudes was really like that. Oh man, like bro, those is killers, bro. Those is killers too. Like just because they may not be psychopaths and something wrong with them, it's like, bro, it's the same. Like it's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, and the fact at the end of the matter is the cat is still getting skinned. Like let's not play those semantic games, bro. Oh, he was doing it because of nah, fam. He's a killer too. He's a killer too. If you praise the streets, if you following street code and street rules, y'all, that's killer behavior, bro. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Cause everybody want to talk about the Monster series, about the Jeffrey Dahmer and all that thing, and talking about, oh, people. I think he was saying that. He said, yo, people are gonna go, they gonna have the thing for Halloween. Okay, cool. But the thing is like all y'all wanted to be the street dudes. The street dudes, they do the same killing. Like, let's stop it. Let's be real. Let's be fair. But speaking of them, yeah, I just wanted to get that out because I'm tired of hearing this double-sided street. What's the difference between a dude in the streets and the serial? Like, bro, they the same, bro. They the same. It's different ways how to get there, but at the end of the day, they out there laying stuff down. Like, fam, I promise you, it's people who been classified as like serial killers and all that, and they probably got like 3 bodies, and it's a dude in your neighborhood, you know he probably got 3 bodies, but the difference between the serial killer is you'll sit there and say, oh, something wrong with him, but then when you see this dude who you know be laying stuff down, you'll be like, oh, that's a real nigga right there. See what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, we gotta keep a spade. A spade is a spade, bro. A spade is a spade. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Niggas walking around all day praising these dudes who laying stuff down. Not only that, y'all be wanting to be like them. So if a person wants to go out and he want to dress up like the Menendez brothers, or if a person wants to go out, he want to dress up like Jeffrey Dahmer because of like Halloween and stuff, okay. Hey, man, it is what it is. It's Halloween. You want to be like edgy and stuff like that. But it's literally dudes who be walking around wanting to be these drug dealers and these gang dudes that be wanting to lay stuff down. Like, let's just keep it a buck. So it is what it is. But but going into this, like, let's wrap up. Let's get into it. So, I wanted to speak on this. I wanted to speak on speaking of the Joe Budden podcast. Shout out to all of them. But I just had to touch on that topic because I feel like people be like, it's too much semantics with this stuff. But yes. So Rory and Maul, they had an episode. They dropped Tuesday and Friday. They had an episode Friday. So what happened was J. Cole had put out a song, play the collard greens with Daylight. Now, as I'm saying this is a new narrative unlocked. I'm seeing it's not catching enough steam as I wanted to, because I definitely wanted to see how the public was going to catch this new narrative that Rory and Maul kind of like. I ain't gonna lie, that was the first time I heard this narrative painted. It was from Rory and Mal. So so they was going over this thing. They was going over basically saying like it was a dope song. So I forgot which one of them like kind of started this saying it, but they was basically saying like, "Oh, do you peep that J. Cole is doing songs with all the people Drake doesn't like?" And they was all like him and Maul, Rory and Maul agreed, and then they was like basically saying that J. Cole he's thrown his hat in the ring by doing songs with people that's not in favor of Drake as at this moment. And they basically saying in Maul he said like, "Yo, J. Cole knows for a fact that Drake is not messing with him, and he's out here to spite Drake doing all these songs with people he don't like." So I never heard that narrative before. Them saying that, I never heard that narrative before. Um, it's interesting to hear that, and I think it's like, all right. Wayno did say this the best. Wayno said it the best, and I think people do like Drake has not said nothing. Drake has not really came out, made any statements. He never said like, "Oh, I'm not rocking with this person because of this. I'm not rocking with that person because of this." Oh, he never came out and said, "Yo, if you mess with anybody over there, if you mess with this or that person, then you phony, you fake. Don't ever call me for nothing." Like this is all the work. Like you got these grown dudes talking for this man. Like it's just weird. Like yo, you have all these people coming out and just kind of like taking up this like imaginary honor that somebody like supposed to protect Drake and all that stuff. Like even like most of the people who's like super close to him are not even saying nothing. Like the only person who I could say like who's coming out and really like who's known to be talking to him often is like Maul. Maul is the only person because Chubbs, I mean, they probably said something early on, but like they're relatively quiet now. Like 40 ain't say nothing. Chubbs haven't really said anything, but they came and they said things to like the perspective of like, all right, like you know what I'm saying, as the beef was going on. So of course they're gonna say stuff when the beef is going on because it's active at this moment. But I'm talking about as of right now, they really haven't said anything. But like yo, we just gotta keep it both ways. So if we could get mad at J. Cole for doing songs with Daylight, who's affiliated with TDE, like he's affiliated with TDE, and then y'all talking about him doing a song with ASAP Rocky and like how, oh, if Drake is your man's, how you gonna do that? Like hold on, fam. Like hold on, let's wait a minute, because if the rumors are true that 21 and Future aren't seeing eye to eye and they not really as cool, if you turn around and you do something with 21 Savage, like if you do something with 21 Savage and then you know that okay, they probably not on the best of terms, him and Future, which is the rumor that they're having a fallout, Drake and Future. It's like yo, that we gotta hold him to that same standard. Like we just can't have this thing to where it's like Drake could sit up here and just do anything. He could be friends with who he wants. He could do this and he could do that. But when it comes to him, we have to just hold this like honor, and then we got to hold this standard to where it's like, yo, we got to back him up no matter what. It's like, yo, these niggas is like, yo, be a man, bro. Like this nigga is not your daddy's, bro. Like, yo, my thing is this, and this is where I knew like yo, niggas is just like lame as fuck. Like I just had to say it. It's like because it's like yo, if Drake could be cool with LeBron, right, and LeBron is somebody who plays the song, who listens to the song, who said it's fire, who actually went to the pop out show, and like them coming out, you know, at first they was kind of like coming out and saying like it was rumors that it was a riff. And I guess like they addressed it, and he was like basically acknowledging each other. If they could have that, and if you could come and you gotta take up this, imagine if Drake is okay with LeBron hearing this, listening to the song, doing all that, like, and they're still cool. Like you as a man have to take this thing of, oh, I ain't listening to it, I ain't doing it. Like yo, you sound like a bitch right now. Like yo, this nigga is not your fucking father. Like, and I don't really mean to curse like that, but it's just like, you know, niggas is not real friends how nigga, why are you trying so hard to be this nigga friend? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's just like it's just weird to me. Like, yo, most of the friends I had, we just talk shit to each other. We tell, like, yo, I promise you, and that's just the weird thing about these niggas is like, niggas is fucking clout chasers, bro. I promise you, yo. Niggas is clout chasers, bro. This nigga is not your daddy, bro. You could do what you want. Like, if a nigga got that much of a problem with it, he would have said some crazy shit to LeBron, but he didn't because LeBron is on a level to where he respect him. So LeBron could do it and I can't do it because he LeBron and I'm me and we supposed to be like this. Man, listen, bro. Y'all niggas, that's how you know niggas don't got fathers and male figures in their life because they get around these niggas with a little bit of status and they be sucking dick. Like, I promise you, yo. That shit make me mad, yo. That shit make me mad, bro. I promise you. But like, all right, yo, we could like that's just all I had to say to that, cause it's just crazy. Like the logic of like, oh, I'm friends with this person, but this person has a higher status than you. So if this person does this, if this person does the same thing you do, I'm gonna be cool with him, but I ain't gonna be cool with you. Like, nigga, what? Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. The narrative is corny. Like, if they really start beefing, but if Drake disses J. Cole over the fact that he's doing songs with other niggas, like, yo, that shit'll be so corny. And like, cause I don't think J. Cole would never diss Drake for real. J. Cole would never diss Drake. If this beef happens, if J. Cole and Drake beef is gonna be Drake gonna have to like diss him kind of crazy. It's gonna have to get crazy on Drake's part. Like, I don't think J. Cole is gonna do that. Like, but especially after he apologized and do all the other stuff, he's not gonna do that. So it is what it is. I've never heard this narrative before. Niggas is making up these narratives because they want to suck dick. I'm just saying, like, this is crazy to me. Like, cause bro, like, niggas is grown men talking about you can't do this or you not my friend no more. Like, nigga, what? Like, come on, bro. What the fuck is we doing? But like, so back to another thing, yo. We gotta talk about the top 5 Adin Ross. You know what I'm saying? And see, I made a video a while back, and I was telling niggas like, yo, it's very hypocritical for Act to be going at Brandon Buckingham because he kind of does the same thing, and we have the same thing here. Because you know he did a live. You know, top 5 is the Canadian guy. He just got off his trial, I guess, for murder, and I don't know what to congratulate for, but okay. So you know, Act gets on there. He's in like prime big act mode. You know what I'm saying? Not even prime big act mode. He's on Jamaican act because now he's talking with an accent. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Caribbeans over there in Canada, so he's talking with like a little slight accent, talking about, oh, what you gonna do when you see Drake? What you gonna do this and that? And then he's like, oh, we might flock him. Oh, I'm doing research on this and that and seeing whoever is in that video. We check and see. So what's the difference between what Brandon Buckingham did and what Act just did? What's the big difference, bro? You're predatory. You're using this moment and basically instigating some other shit. Cause I guarantee you, like top five is a person who at the time he used to frequent California. Cause I know when he was running from that the arrest and all that stuff, when he was evading the police, he was in like California. So he's a person who frequent California at the time. Like, I don't know about now, but at the time he frequent California. So now with this whole thing of him saying he gonna flock Kendrick, and if he see him, it's gonna be something that. Now if he goes to Cali and niggas check him, and niggas, if something happens, are we looking at Act and saying like, yo, you kind of instigated that? Even with the Adin Ross thing, because even Adin Ross, he was going back and forth with like Smack. He was talking about how he was going to get security to beat niggas up and shit like that, and then like they was going back and forth. But today, like, he apologized. So today he did apologize. He probably came to his senses. He probably realized, oh shit, I gotta go to LA sooner than I thought. Might as well get this apology out the way so I could move around properly in LA. Probably thought Probably didn't have no security guards to take. He got to go hire some security guards that's already there. Niggas probably called him like, yo, I ain't securing you because you got beef with this and you got beef with that. Nigga, LA is a whole structure, bro. It's gang is structured over there. Like, nigga, the lady in the truck serving tacos, she probably banging, I promise you. That's just how LA is. So niggas is like, my thing is this, bro. Let's not be hypocritical. We know, okay, let's the same thing we get on the whites for doing wrong in our culture, in our community. Let's start getting on the people who look like us, who's doing the wrong and stuff in our community. Let's start doing that, bro. Let's start doing. Let's be fair. I'm not saying. I'm just saying, if we gonna clean up the house, let's clean it up all the way. Let's not just clean up the front yard. Let's go inside the house and clean it up too. That's what I got to say about that. That's what I gotta say about that. Like, I'm just saying, like, niggas is just don't be like that. Don't be like that. But it's like that's just how it is, bro. But in all other words, man, that's usually it for the wrap up. That's all the things I really had to say, man. Get that stuff off my chest, bro. Like, that's just really it, man. I don't really have nothing else to say. We had some new music too. It was cool, but it's like, it's hard to listen to music like for a couple days at first. You got to let that music like graduate on you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when like so much come out. But yeah, man. Comment down below. Tell me what y'all think about the wrap up. Tell me what y'all think about the whole little narrative that I just did a rant on. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell. Come join the family, bruh. Come join the family, yo. We only growing from here, bro. Let's go.